For centuries, when people imagined Africa's ancient past, one civilization dominated the picture: ancient Egypt. Its pyramids, pharaohs, and monuments became symbols of the entire continent. But Egypt was never the whole story. Africa's history is far older, richer, and more diverse than the Nile alone. Across deserts, forests, coastlines, and savannas, powerful kingdoms rose. They traded across continents, engineered complex systems, built monumental cities, and shaped cultures that still influence the world today. This documentary journeys beyond Egypt to explore 7 extraordinary ancient African civilizations, empires of power, innovation, faith, and knowledge that deserve to be remembered. 1. The Kingdom of Kush, Egypt's rival and neighbor. Just south of Egypt, along the same great Nile River, flourished the Kingdom of Kush. Often overshadowed by its northern neighbor, Kush was not a copy of Egypt. It was a proud and independent civilization, with its own rulers, traditions, language, and identity. From around 780 BCE to 350 CE, Kush thrived first from its capital at Napata and later from the city of Meroe. At its height, Kush became powerful enough to conquer Egypt itself. Kushite kings ruled as Egypt's 25th dynasty, reuniting the Nile Valley under African leadership. The Kushites built hundreds of steep-sided pyramids, more numerous than those of Egypt, and developed their own written script known as Meroitic. Their economy was driven by long-distance trade and advanced iron production. Although the kingdom eventually declined, Kush left a lasting legacy that shaped later Nubian civilizations and the cultural history of the Nile Valley. 2. The Kingdom of Aksum, the Christian power of the Red Sea. While Kush flourished along the Nile, another great African power emerged in the highlands of the Horn of Africa. This was the Kingdom of Aksum. Founded around the 1st century CE in what is now Ethiopia and Eritrea, Aksum became a major trading empire. Its location allowed it to control Red Sea trade routes connecting Africa, Arabia, the Mediterranean, and Asia. By the 3rd century, Aksum was recognized as one of the 4 great powers of the ancient world, alongside Rome, Persia, and China. Aksum minted its own gold and silver coins, a symbol of economic strength and political authority. In the mid-4th century, under King Ezana, Aksum became the first African kingdom to adopt Christianity as a state religion. Massive stone obelisks, some over 30 meters tall, stood as symbols of royal power. Aksum's legacy lives on today as the foundation of Ethiopian civilization and one of the world's oldest continuous Christian traditions. 3. Carthage, the maritime empire of North Africa. On the North African coast, a different kind of power rose, not along a river, but on the sea. Carthage was founded around 815 BCE by Phoenician settlers and grew into a dominant maritime empire. From its capital in present-day Tunisia, Carthage controlled trade routes across the western Mediterranean. Its fleets ruled the seas. Its merchants built vast wealth. Its generals, including the legendary Hannibal, challenged Rome itself. Carthage developed advanced naval technology, innovative agricultural methods, and a sophisticated political system that blended monarchy, aristocracy, and republican governance. Though Rome ultimately destroyed Carthage in 146 BCE after the Punic Wars, its influence did not disappear. Carthaginian culture and knowledge continued through Roman North Africa and shaped the Mediterranean world for centuries. 4. The Garamantes, masters of the Sahara. Deep within the Sahara Desert, where endless sand dominates the landscape today, an ancient civilization once thrived. The Garamantes emerged around 1000 BCE in what is now southwestern Libya. They built cities, farms, and trade networks in one of the harshest environments on Earth. Their greatest achievement was engineering. Through underground irrigation tunnels known as fogaras, the Garamantes tapped ancient fossil water buried deep beneath the desert. This allowed them to grow crops and sustain urban life without relying on a river. The Garamantes also controlled early trans-Saharan trade routes, connecting North Africa to regions farther south. Their civilization proves that ancient Africans did not merely survive extreme environments, they mastered them. 5. Great Zimbabwe. The stone city of southern Africa. In the hills of southeastern Africa, between the 11th and 16th centuries, a remarkable stone city rose. Great Zimbabwe was the capital of a powerful kingdom that controlled trade across southern Africa. Its massive stone walls, some reaching 11 meters high, were built without mortar, a feat of engineering unmatched in the region. The city supported thousands of inhabitants and served as a center for gold, ivory, and copper trade with the Swahili coast and the wider Indian Ocean world. The architecture of Great Zimbabwe reflects a complex political and spiritual system, carefully designed to express authority and sacred power. Today, Great Zimbabwe stands as one of Africa's greatest archaeological treasures, and its name lives on in the modern nation of Zimbabwe. 6. The Kingdom of Benin, the Empire of Bronze and Order. In the dense rainforests of what is now southern Nigeria, the Kingdom of Benin flourished for centuries. Benin was known for its highly organized political system, powerful military, and extraordinary artistic tradition. Its master craftsmen produced thousands of intricate bronze sculptures, cast in brass, that recorded the kingdom's history, rituals, and royal life with stunning detail. European visitors in the 15th century described Benin City as clean, well-planned, and governed by strong laws. Although the kingdom fell in 1897, its artistic and political legacy remains. The Benin bronzes are among the most celebrated works of art in African history. 7. The Mali Empire, the Golden Empire of West Africa. In the vast savannas of West Africa, the Mali Empire rose to become one of the largest and wealthiest empires of the medieval world. Founded in the 13th century, Mali controlled the region's gold trade, making it extraordinarily rich. Its most famous ruler, Mansa Musa, became legendary after his pilgrimage to Mecca in the 14th century. He distributed so much gold along the way that it caused inflation in Egypt. But Mali's greatness was not only measured in wealth. Cities like Timbuktu became global centers of learning, home to universities, libraries, and scholars whose manuscripts still survive today. Mali's laws, culture, and systems of governance shaped West Africa for generations. Conclusion. These 7 civilizations are only a small glimpse into Africa's vast and powerful past. From desert engineers to maritime empires, from stone cities to centers of learning, ancient Africans built societies that rivaled any in the world. Africa's history is not a single story. It is a rich mosaic of cultures, innovations, and achievements. By remembering these civilizations, we restore forgotten voices, challenge old myths, and honor a continent whose legacy continues to shape our world.